Okay, little
Oh,
closer.
sorry.
Okay, well, this is my friend Marylaine. We've been friends for 25 years.
More than that.
More than that.
Yeah. So how have you been since I last seen you, which was at our skydiving
Yes.
outing?
I'm doing good. I just celebrated my birthday.
Oh, cool.
And I was told that I'm now 41-derful.
I love that. I'm going to keep that one for myself.
Yeah, so I'm 41-derful.
You were asked if it hurts.
Yeah, people constantly around, like they'll say, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I always answer, "I'm doing really well." And I share with us, like, I don't feel sick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in no pain.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's a disability, like a physical disability that
makes
I'm.
more sense.
You know, I'm.
It's not a sickness. It's not an illness. Well, it is, but you
It
don't
is,
feel that way.
but I don't feel sick. To me, being sick is when you don't feel good, you're in pain, you know, you just feel miserable, you want to kind of curl up, pull the covers over your head. I don't have that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? There's no physical pain, but it's about, for me, it's all about, you know, if you were to ask me, come on, let's go out for a run, or let's go climb a tree, or let's go
Fly kite.
fly a kite, or skydive,
Hey, why not?
let's go. I would be all for it. I have this impulse that I can just
Do things, yeah.
get up and walk, or if somebody's going to give me a package, I still assume that I can hold on to it, so I always extend my arms, oh, thank you, and then pull. The whole thing drops to the floor. Or if I'm being handed a glass, a drink or something, I'll hold on to it, and I kind of expect that I can still hold
it. Yeah.
and very quickly
You have to be careful with it. Do you want
Well-
to show what that looks like? No? Okay. I don't know. I don't mind. All right, so I know people, you know, say sometimes that it's not comfortable doing things, and you've said it also yourself, and when you talk about, you know, that impulse to grab things, being there, but then figuring in the moment that it doesn't work. So, you know, let's show people what it means when you're trying to grab a glass, for example. So if I give you a glass, and
So I have to reposition. You see how my hand...
I'm not even in the right angle for you.
Okay.
And this one
Now-
doesn't have a handle.
It's super not full. So then I bring it up. And this is where I usually drop my glass. So the best thing is to leave it on the counter and then put a straw in so I can drink out of a straw. I think the one time in this last year, because it's been about a year now that I have ALS, the one time that it really hurt,
Inside?
my heart was broken, was when I fell.
In the bathroom?
Yeah,
With your foot?
I fell, I hurt my leg, I thought I broke my foot, and I knew, that's it, Siobhan, you're not gonna walk again. And I cried and I howled, and I was so thankful that nobody was in the house. And about 10 minutes later, I was okay, and scooted my way back to my room, and then tried to figure out a way to climb up onto the bed from the floor, and I tried everything, and I just couldn't get up. But I was okay. I just had that little fit.
Yeah.
It was like...
The moment of realization where it was really...
Yeah, and it was the moment of realization. It was the same feeling when I had a miscarriage. It was that feeling of loss, losing something precious.
From my perspective as your friend, I go through that too.
Yeah.
But not at the same pace as you do. I go through that too in terms of I live in Montreal, so I don't see you every week or every couple days. I see you every few months, you know, and we talk on the phone and stuff, but it's not the same thing as when I see you. And there's always this moment, you know, when we see each other where something has changed since the last time I've seen you. So part of me goes, okay, and taking it in, and part of it's in the moment, and part of it is later, when you think things through, or, you know, I go through my day, and you know, it's just, you notice inside that there's a piece missing of what was there before. And I think it makes a lot of sense when you say that there are moments where you just, you know, go with the flow, and there are other moments where you go, oh, you know, it feels more like somebody's taking something away from you, you know, and in that sense of taking it in, I feel like something is taking my friend away from me to a certain point. Although that's not true. I mean, your whole self. But because your body's changing, from the outside looking in, feels like somebody's taking away from my friend, you know? And that can, you know, bring frustration and sadness, like now. But at the same time, it also is, for me anyway, seeing how you don't let it bring you down to the point where you're breaking down. And it's a great model. It's a great model for me to say, well, you know, she's keeping going and staying, you know, positive. I don't see why the hell I don't, too.
Yeah. To me, it's just common sense, and it sounds easy to just choose to continue to be happy and not get all bummed out.
Or angry. I mean, you
or
could be angry all the time.
Yeah, I could be.
But you're not.
No.
I think that's the piece that makes you 40 wonderful.
Choosing to be happy, it sounds easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And to me it feels easy to do.
It comes naturally.
It comes naturally. Yeah. But it's also because I've got the 3 kids. You know, I've got little Dominic, who's 1, Ella's 3, and there's Jeremy, who's 21.
Yeah.
And it's really important for me that they see me as a happy mom.
Mm-hmm.
Qui veut danser? On va danser. On va danser, Nicolas. Oui. I always believe happy moms are the best moms. And the time I have with them, and my husband, my family, and my friends, I want everybody to see me happy, and I want to be happy. So I don't want to waste time dwelling on a lot of negative. And when I do feel frustrated, well, I live it, and I, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I just move on.
You know,
and you know, coming back to the 2 little guys, I want them to come up, sit on my lap, read a story with them,
be engaged with them.
I want to interact with them. I want to be present in their life, and try and influence them in the most, I don't know, I try and influence them in the best way I can to, in the short amount of time I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Marylaine.
Anytime. 2 in Montreal.
And the other thing is, you know, I hope that these video blogs will help and encourage people to ask questions, to comment. But mostly if they have questions, then we can take it from there and
want to learn more. It's a whole process to learn anyway, so.
Yeah.